Let me say something most men don't want to hear. You don't lose progress because of pain. You lose progress because pain scares you into stopping. And for a lot of our veteran dads, that's actually where things start to stall, right? The knee starts talking, the shoulder feels tight, the back starts sending warning shots. So instead of adjusting, you pull back. And instead of pulling back for a week, you pull back for a month. And instead of a month, you start to stop altogether, right? And one day you begin to look in the mirror and say, I guess my body just can't do this anymore. But here's the truth. Your body isn't telling you to stop. It's telling you to change how you train, all right? My name is Nyere Palmer. I'm a retired Senior Chief SWCC, Special Warfare Combat Crewman, founder of Parallel Performance, and the creator of the 3-Hour Hero Method. I spent 16 of 24 years in an environment where wear and tear was part of the job. And now I coach men who carry old injuries, chronic joint pain, tight hips, achy shoulders, sensitive backs, neck issues, ankle challenges, knee soreness, and the list goes on, right? Men who still want to be strong, but don't want to break themselves in the process, right? And here's what I learned. Longevity doesn't come from avoiding training. It comes from training intelligently. Most of us grew up with this idea of no pain, no gain. But here's what nobody told you. There's a difference between effort and damage. Damage, or should I say, effort builds you. Damage builds you, all right? Think about your medical bills. So, pain is not a badge of honor, it's a signal. And smart men learn how to read that signal instead of ignoring it. Discomfort says, this is hard. But pain says, this needs attention. If you treat both the same, you're shortening your training career, all right? So here's the reframe. Think about this mentally. Here's the reframe. You don't train exercises, you train movement patterns. And when the pattern hurts, you don't delete it, you modify it. That's how strong men stay strong for decades. So let me walk you through the system I use with my clients, right? Not complicated, not fancy, just repeatable and durable. I'll give you 4 pillars. Pillar 1, right? Control the range. You don't have to use full range of motion to build strength. If deep squats hurt your knees, squat to a box. If pressing overhead bothers your shoulders, you press at an angle. Strength comes from tension, not depth. Pillar 2, control the tempo, all right? Slow reps, protect joints. 3 seconds down, pause, strong drive up, tempo turns lightweights into heavyweight without the heavy joint stress, all right? Pillar 3, change the tool, not the pattern. If a barbell hurts, use dumbbells. If dumbbells hurt, use cables. If the cables hurt, use bands, all right? It's the same movement, just a different stress. Pillar 4, build supporting muscle, all right? Most pain comes from weak neighbors. Knees usually mean hips, shoulders usually mean the upper back. Back usually means core. You don't fix pain by attacking the painful spot, you fix it by strengthening what supports it, all right? Pillar 5, condition without impact, all right? So you don't need sprints to build capacity. Use the bike, row, use a sled, farmer carries, suitcase carries, incline treadmill walks, incline outdoor walks, right? Something that gets the heart rate up, right? Joints stay intact. That's longevity conditioning. So if you really want to make this practical, let's talk about bad knees. You don't stop training legs. You switch to step ups, box squats, hip hinges, reverse, sled drags. You train what your knees can tolerate and build strength back into your knees over time, all right? If you got achy shoulders, if you deal with those issues, you don't stop pressing. You switch to landmine presses, neutral grip dumbbells, floor presses, rowing variations. You stabilize before you load. If you got low back issues, again, you don't stop training your core. You switch to farmer carries, suitcase carries, alternating dead bugs, planks, hip bridges. You build resilience, not rigidity, all right? So here's what I want you to hear. Training around pain isn't weakness. It's leadership, because the goal isn't to win today's workout. The goal is simply to be training 10 years from now. I'm gonna give you a mission for tonight. So here's your mission for tonight. 5 minutes. That's it, just 5 minutes. Pick one joint that's been bothering you, move it slowly. Breathe through it, not to fix it, just to remind it who's in control, all right? If you're tired of guessing and want a system that respects your injuries, respects your limitations, works through your capabilities, your struggle, and your long-term goals, here's what I offer. I offer one-on-one coaching, individual design coaching, right? Built specifically for men in this season of life. And if you want to start simple, if you want to start super simple, grab my free guide, right? 5 keys to boosting your metabolism. It's designed to help you rebuild structure, energy, and momentum without these extreme plans or wasted time. Because strength is about how hard you can push. It's about how long you can keep showing up. This is Parallel Performance, Elite Standards Everyday Life, where we preach and practice progress over perfection.